Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawala. We have only 2 rak'ah before the witr. And these 2 rak'ah, they're going to contain sujood at-tilawah, or they call it also the sujood of shukr. So we need to know the etiquettes of doing such a sajdah. First of all, it is a controversial issue. Al-Hanabila, Hanbali madhab, and the Shafi'i madhab, they say that if the person did it in his prayer deliberately, his prayer is invalid. So they don't see it to be something to be done in the prayer, but you could do it outside the prayer. As for the Ahnaf and the Malikiyah, they said you could do it in the prayer. Actually, the Ahnaf make it compulsory to make the Sajdah Tilawah in the prayer. What is the correct opinion? We see that the Prophet ﷺ, he had been reciting Surah Sad, and Surah Sad was recited for him. And when it came to the ayah of the sujood tilawah, once he prostrated, and another occasion he did not prostrate. To show it is mashru'ah, legislated. So it is up to the person to do it, and it's not compulsory, and it is incorrect to make the people think that it will invalidate the prayer. And on the other hand, it is incorrect to make the people think that we should do it every time we read an ayah contains sujood at-tilawah. Sujood at-tilawah is marked by the spade mark in the Quran. You'll find 15 places where there is the spade mark, which ends with either Rabbil Alameen or sujood or sajdah, and you'll find there sajdah next to it. That's in the Quran this is the print that we have, you will have the spade mark. So if the person he is reciting outside the prayer, then he just makes sujood of a tilawah, and this sujood tilawah, it doesn't have to have the conditions of the prayer. But usually the case when the person reads the Quran from his memory, it is recommended for him to be on full purity, but it's not conditioned. But if you touch the Quran, you must be pure. So if you are not pure and reciting from your phone, and you're reciting, for example, from your memory, came to sujood tilawah, it's up to you to make the sajdah. But when you make the sajdah, it doesn't have to have the wudu and all the conditions of the normal prayer. Even you could make the sajdah not towards the Kaaba. As long as you are facing what you are facing, you make the sujood. Khwani, the sujood tilawah, it doesn't have takbir, whether inside the prayer or outside the prayer. And that's the correct opinion. So there is no raising up the hands outside the prayer. You just make sujood tilawah as soon as you recite the ayah. As in the prayer, also the correct opinion, that is the opinion of those muhaqqiqun from the scholars, that there was no takbir, whether going down or going up. So the person who's reciting, he will finish by the ayah, and as soon as he finishes the ayah, he goes quiet. And then the people will know there is a sujood tilawah. And subhanallah, you could fit this nicely, especially when we know that all the time the sisters totally segregated. They don't know what is happening here. And if they don't know the sujood tilawah, so if the imam recites the sajdah, they will say Allahu Akbar. People in the hall who can see him, they will go for sujood tilawah, but they're going to go for ruku'. And then after they realize, when they get up, oh, what the imam was doing. So when he says, because expecting now Sami Allahu liman hamida, but he's going to say Allahu Akbar. Where is he now? So when he goes quiet, that does not cause the confusion. So we're going to be, inshallah, in the first rak'ah of the 5th, which is the 7th rak'ah now. We're going to recite the sajdah, and that I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to finish with the ayah, and I'm going to go down. And the people will see me, will go down. And you could hear me as well, going down. The ones who upstairs couldn't see as well can go down. Also the sisters. When I get up, I will start with the ayah. As soon as you hear the ayah, you get up and you follow me, inshallah. And then we'll continue the second rak'ah, and then we'll finish with the salutation. Jazakumullah khairan, qumu li salatikum.